everybody, Russ with Coinsncoffee here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a straight up variety hunt. So these are wrapped penny rolls. They are not from a bank. These are from all the copper cents that I pull from my coin roll hunts. And so in this box are all from the 1960s. So I was just waiting until I had a full box of 60s, and I'll be doing this for all the memorial cents from 60s, 70s, and 80s. I have a couple of rolls of 59s and some rolls of wheat pennies as well. We'll be doing that in another video, but I'm going to be searching this really thoroughly, so it's going to take a lot of time on my end, but due to the magic of editing, will just seem like the duration of a normal box hunt. So I'm going to be looking for all the major varieties listed in the red book, as well as some of the minor varieties on varietyvista.com and any repunched mint marks. Alright, I'll pull you in on the first find. We have our microscope and a fresh cup of coffee. Let's get going. And on roll number 7, we found our first repunched mint mark, a 1964 from Denver, and this is going to be RPM-009. And you can see right here above, this was the original D, and then here is the next D punched on top. So, first find of the box. Let's see what else this box yields. And if you can see this little pink one right here, this was actually a complete roll of 1968 San Francisco BU, and I found this actually just this whole roll coin hunting, roll hunting pennies, and I'll put the link up for that video right here. On roll 10 of the hunt, first saw this, and I gotta tell you, it got my heart pumping a little bit, because I thought maybe we had the FS101 1969 S DDO. I was looking at the date and the S, and then little parts of Liberty, but further inspection, I believe this just to be machine doubling, because there's going to be very strong doubling on the motto, Liberty, and date. But just wanted to bring you in, show you the difference, or rather show how machine doubling can kind of sometimes trick the eye. Roll 13, we have a 1963 Denver with, on the reverse, got a cool grease strike going on the end, so it's pretty weak. You can see overall it's just a lot more shallow than the surrounding letters, and the bottom here is almost nearly gone. That's a cool little grease strike. Roll number 20, and we have another repunched mint mark, and this is going to be 1968 from San Francisco, and this is going to be RPM-001. And you can see right here in the bottom of the S, you can see the first S. Let me see if I can move the light around. Yeah, there you go. You can see it a little bit better. Now, like I was explaining in the beginning of the video, we do have an entire roll of 1968 S, and I'm sure we're bound to find some more RPMs. So I will put this one aside, and let's see just how many we get. And also what I've been doing is picking out all of the BU from these rolls and seeing how many we can find there. Alright, we are down to the last roll of the box, and this is a roll completely of 1968 from San Francisco. Business strikes, not proof strikes. And these I found in a box of customer wrap rolls. And so it came in this little pink wrapper and everything, and right there was an S written on it. So this was definitely part of someone's collection. So I'm going to go through these, and I'm going to be looking for, there's a bunch of RPMs, double die obverses, and reverses for this year in mint mark. So I'm just going to go ahead and look through this roll, and then I'm going to sort out the finds, and I'll bring you back. Alright, so now we've gone through this roll, and I figured that we were going to find some good things. I've already kind of looked through this roll about a month ago when I found it, but I wanted to save it for this special video. So we did end up boxing up that first RPM-001 from 68S, and then found two more. And since these are in such nice condition, I was wearing gloves during this whole hunt with that roll. And then found two of the second type of RPM. And I'll go ahead and put that on the microscope for you. And you can see there's my mouse. There's going to be that part of the S coming up underneath here, so it's south. So two of those. And now for some double die action. Let's start with the double die verses. We have the DDO number 6. So you can see some of the doubling on the date. And just a little bit on the "In God We Trust." And then we have the DDO 005 FS 101, and this is going to be displaying doubling all around the date, liberty, and motto. You can see it on the date, on liberty, and the motto. So this is the one that I'm really happy about. Definitely a cool find. And then there are the double die reverses. And we'll start with number 1. And we found 1, 2, 3, 4 of these boys. Let's bring it up here and I can show you. And this is going to have doubling all on United States of America, on E Pluribus Unum, on the sides of the memorial, on 1 cent. You can see it on this side of the memorial as well. So 4 of these, and then it doesn't end there. This is DDR-002, and this is going to be just doubling on the FG, and you can really see it pronounced on the G itself. And one last cool thing, I found one with a die chip that's on the E in 1 cent. Right there. It's almost like 3 different die chips, but all in one little cluster. All right, and that wraps it up for this 1960s variety hunt. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this, and let's go over once again all the finds. So in the first part of the video we had the RPM, grease strike, and we did find the one 1968S, and then from that one roll we found the die chip, a couple of more RPMs, the double die reverses, the second double die reverse, the awesome DDO 005 FS101 with the doubling all around the parts, and then this DDO with the Liberty. Now, identifying these double dies is still a learning process, and I'm not a professional grader. I can't say that these are 100% all these. So if you disagree with my findings, let me know. Say, hey Ross, you're full of beans, learn up on your double dies. That's okay, I can take it. But I did try to spend real extra time and compare to the ones that I found on Variety Vista. So again, this has been the 1960s box hunt. I hope you all enjoyed this. And at the time of shooting this video, right now I have going on my 100 subscribers challenge giveaway, and I'll put a link to that up there in the corner. And it's going to be going on, it started on November 13th, 2020, and is going to be going on until Thanksgiving Day, 1926, 2020. And so if you're a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and watch that video and leave a comment, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. And if this is your first time checking out my channel and you're liking what you see, go ahead and subscribe, and then go to that video and leave a comment. You could win a cool prize too. Again, this has been Ross with Coins and Coffee. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.